just to let Jesse know, yes, I did mute you. Right, here we go. I didn't scare anyone there, did I? So, Red Spectre on pole, Matty second, Handy Point third. We have 3 lights, 4 lights. Wait for the fifth red. There it is. Wait for him to go out. Right, Red's the rise in. A good start from both the drivers. But I think Matty's got a good lunge here. And has he just got in front? Yes, he has. Red Spectre has just snipped the nose of Matty as he goes into turn 1. And he probably doesn't want to be there. That's going to be very difficult. Ben Smith looking down the inside. Everyone going through nicely. Everyone is through. There's a bit of contact between Hartman. Oh, one of the TNR guys in the background had contact and spun out. Managed to get back on the track. Now, who was that? It was LeBam. So LeBam had a little bit of a mistake there. Saves. We'll check that out in a minute. But it's Red Spectre in the lead. Matty in second. Lewis has had a great start. Now in third place with Handy Point in fourth. Hartman in fifth. There is Lil Nicky in sixth. Everyone seems to have got round the corner nicely. Pop Motorsport very wide on turn 5. There is Supercams in ninth place. Ray Carter in 10th. V8 Jack in 11th. With Lofty there in 12th. And LeBam in 13th place. Red Spectre holding the lead. 0.7 now. 0.8 as he comes off the exit of the corner. Matty challenging for that second place with Lewis. And then we've got a gap for Handy Point, who's got a train of cars behind, with Hartman looking down the inside as they come into the hairpin. Not going to do it as Handy Point shuts the door. Goes slightly wide. Hartman might get the inside line here, side by side as they come out of the exit of the corner. Great move there from Hartman. Has he got that done? Yes, he has. And look at that. Handy Point has had to stay in there. Handy has had to tuck into 5th place there. Little Nicky on the charge. Watch out. There is Ben Smith in 7th place. He's looking very feisty as well in the CCR car. Pop Motorsport also trying to chase him down. He's been a bit off the pace as recent, but he has been away. So see what he can do tonight. Ray Carter there in 9th, trying to challenge with Supercams behind him. So no team orders. So that'll be for about V8 Jag there in the 11th spot. And you got Lofty at the back there in 12th, who has done the 203 dead. So watch out for him in the background. It is Red Spectre in the lead. Matty has definitely closed that gap, hasn't he? Let's go on board with Red Spectre and see what's happening. Everyone seems to have got round the corner very well. Little Nicky having a look down the inside on Handy Point there, hasn't got that done. So very, very interesting. Nicky says breathe, no chance. So here we go, Red Spectre in the lead. Matty in second, Lewis third, Hartman in 4th, Handy Point 5th, Little Nicky 6th, Ben Smith in 7th, Pop Motorsport in 8th. There is your top 8 at the moment, and there's your leader, Red Spectre. There is Matty coming into the hairpin, Lewis in 3rd, Hartman has time to breathe, but there's Little Nicky around the outside of Handy Point. That is not going to work. Well done to Handy Point. He had to get to the wide side. He doesn't want to stay too tight into that corner because you can spin out. Little Nicky's still there. Now let's have a look what happened at the start of that race. See if we can see the incident with... Man, I think it was about sort of night. Now he's here. Alright, so he spun out on himself too tight into the corner. So that's what happened. Okay, so we're all good. We're all good. Everyone's back in play. So, 1 second now, Red Spectre leads, Matty in second, Lewis in third, now being challenged by Hartman. Let's go on board, but watch out for Ben Smith now on the back of Handy Point because he's got past Little Nicky. Great move. Pop's still in this as well in that 8th spot. Everyone's still together. What a great championship race this is. Everyone wants points. Oh, you can see Ben goes very, very long on the brake there and nearly goes into the teammate. Great battle at the back there. Who was that in the background? That was a move by LeBam on Lofty, so good battle in there. Red Spectre still holding the lead. Matty in second. Great racing from these guys at this moment in time. Only on lap 2. 16 minutes of this race to go. There is Matty. There is the battle for 3rd place between Lewis and Hartman. Then we have Handy Point, followed by Ben, then Lil Nicky, then Pop Motorsport, who looks like he has a penalty and will have to take that and gets on the brakes, and that is Mr. Carter, the Vacecraft Cup winner, now into 8th spot, and Supercams might have a piece of this action as well, and he goes past, so Pop now drops down into 10th. Watch out for Lofty at the back there, going for a move on the outside of LeBam, doesn't quite do it, might get the cut back here, manages to get the car under control, but another good battle between the TNR guys and Lofty's, and the TNR sandwich at the moment is Lofty's, trying to find a way through. We know he's quick, but hasn't quite got it. Fastest lap, 2:02.996 from Red Spectre as we watch the drag race from Lofty, on board with Lofty. What can he do from there? Can he get past this time? He's in the toe, he's going down the inside, and look at LeBam, goes wide there. Has he got that done? He's on the brakes early, is Lofty. He goes wide, does LeBam, and into position goes Lofty, and that's a great move. Well done, sir. So LeBam defending, decided to go wide and take the line, but overshot on the brakes, worrying about the man behind, and just that bit of pressure has made the mistake. Oh, Red Spectre now a second, 1.1 on Matty, but Matty hasn't let him go yet. He's still there. It's all about concentration now. Great battle here between Lewis and Hartman. Hartman still hasn't found a way through Lewis at this moment in time, but Handy Pint in 5th place. Ben's still there in 6th, and Little Nicky chasing him down. Raycart's not far behind in 8th place. Supercam's there in 9th, Pop Motorsport in 10th place. And then we have a little gap from Lofty, so Lofty has a lot to do from there. But he is closing. You can see Labam hasn't given that up, has he? There he is, right on the case of Lofty again. Fantastic racing from the two guys. Right. Got a slap, 202.996. Come on, Hartman, need American on the podium, says Jesse. It's a good battle, isn't it? Look at this. Fantastic racing from the two of them. There's Lewis. There's Hartman. Then we have Handy Pint. Ben just behind him. Let's go on board with Little Nicky because he's got a great view of this. As we see Hartman chasing down Lewis, a little bit too far behind, but Ben might have an opportunity here on Handy Pint as they go into the chicane. And look how close Hartman is in front. Oh, Ben's on the brakes. Oh, he's nearly into his teammate again. Nicky having a much better run, and there's a move in front. Has Hartman got that done? Yes, he has. He's got the inside line, and there's a move from Hartman. And he goes into 3rd place, and that is a bit side by side now. A drag race down to turn 1, lap 4, 13 minutes to go, and this is the battle for 3rd. But this is going to help Handy Pint and Ben and Lil Nicky to get back into this podium position. So on the brakes they go. Hartman on the inside, Lewis on the outside. Sounds like a nice chocolate bar to me. But down the inside he goes. Has Lewis got this done? He's still there. Great battling by the two of them. Brilliant racing, side by side still. And Lewis manages to hold the inside line, but again, Hartman on the outside, and Lewis has to give Split a good position. Oh, this is fantastic, goes wide, but that's not going to cost him. He's going to be side by side as they get the drag down to turn 6, and has he got this done? Lewis stays in front, good battling between the two of them. Absolutely brilliant stuff. And again, Hartman down the inside, has a look. Oh, the gap's open. Oh, he hasn't quite done it. Now let's have a look at that replay because that was fantastic from Hartman. Had the drag race down to the chicane. He knew he was close. He just got a better exit here, didn't he? So where's Lewis? Lewis went over the curb, so that's what cost him. And a little bit of a rear end swipe there as well. And Hartman goes down the inside, gets that move done. That was a great move. But Lewis is back in 3rd place. But Hartman's taken him. Hartman's got down the inside of the hairpin and has taken 3rd place. My goodness me, I've got to be on it today, haven't I? Jeez. But look at this, Lewis is there, and Lewis has a half-second penalty, and this is going to be Handy Pint now, crucially getting on the back of this. And is he going to have enough time to overtake Lewis? He's got the toe. Let's go on board. No, we won't. We'll stay where we are because it's a good camera angle. Lewis goes defensive. Handy Pint on the outside is very brave between the two drivers. Well done to Handy Pint. Well done, sir. He showed that respect. And look at Ben Smith down the inside of his teammate for the position in 5th. Little Nicky's enjoying this. He's just sitting there going, I think I might have a piece of this. And I think he is. He's going to have buy one, get one free. In the toe of Ben. Is he going to go down the centre of them? I think he is. Oh, this is brave. This is very brave from Lil Nicky into the braking zone. Has he got it done? Oh my goodness me. Who's going to bail out? It looks like nobody. But Ben's done it. Oh, that was sensational. Absolutely sensational battle going on in the background as well. Oh my goodness, I don't know where to look at the moment. Lofty, it's Lofty I was looking at. Lofty's on the back of Pop now, and they've caught up with Supercams. So Supercams is there. Pop's now in 10th place, and Lofty is on the back of this, and he's on a bit of a charge. Maybe the red mist is fighting for the leads, man. My goodness me, great battling. So, Red Spectre still in the lead. Matty's not that far behind, just hasn't had anything for him at the moment, but literally consistency by these two drivers. Absolutely fantastic. Penalty for Hartman. Penalty for Hartman, 1 second penalty, and that is going to be absolutely crucial going down the straight. So Lewis just has to get this right. That'll move down the inside from Lil Nicky into the hairpin. Has he got that done? Oh, a little bit of gravel run from, who was that? Handy Pint, and I think he's going to have to bail out. No, they're still side by side. Oh my goodness me, they've done it. Oh, that's brilliant. And still, oh, Lil Nicky just works the, the gravel off the tyres there. I don't know if that was a thank you, I'm not too sure, but my goodness me, what great driving that was. So Hartman taking his penalty now. Now here we go. Has Lewis got the momentum? Yes, he has. Oh, look at this. He's got the momentum. Has Ben got the momentum? He's having to go defensive now. Hartman around the outside goes Ben. Oh, he leaves the breaker really late and goes through. What a move from Ben. Has he held it? Yes, he has. Oh, that's fantastic. My goodness me. I really just don't know where to look at the moment. Red Spect has the fastest lap, but let's take a look at that again. It was the little Nicky moment I wanted to look at. This bit here, wow. Now, I don't know if I'm going to catch the Ben moment here with the penalty. I think it might just drift off. I do apologise if it does. It's flashing his lights as Ben. But I think he's on pad. Come on, stay with it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You can do it. You can do it. Stay with it. Is it going to stay? Please, let's see. Yes, there he goes, round the outside. Beautiful move and great respect from Hartman. Very, very respectful indeed. So, Spectre in the lead. 1.7, so mistake there from Matty somewhere. Has now got up to 1.7 seconds, but the battle for podium is still on. Lewis is holding on here, with Ben now in on the charge in 4th place. Hartman there in 5th. Then Little Nicky still having a sniff of a podium finish. Then Handy Pike dropping back. Ray Carter now there in 8th place. Supercams under real pressure from Pop Motorsport, and Pop Motorsport is going to try and find a way through. Goes to the outside, hard on the brakes of the two drivers. Oh, it's really good racing tonight. Oh, he's trying to find a way through around the outside of the hairpin. Beautiful. Still pushing outside, and Pop thinks better of it. Not going to work there, but he's still trying to get a nose down the inside. Side by side, nearly. Great defensive work from Supercams here. Oh, look at Lofty. Lofty's back into play as well. Look at the Bam and Jack. They're not that far behind. Look, they're just there. So back with the leaders, 2.1 now. There's Matty in 2nd. Lewis is in 3rd. Lewis has got problems because Ben's all over the back of him now. Hartman's in there as well. Oh, mistake! Mistake for Lewis, has had to go defensive. Oh, and here goes Hartman. He's going to look down the inside as well. He gets into the nose and he tries to get that inside line on Ben, but it didn't quite work. And here we go. It's the Little Nicky special on board with Nick. Can he get 3 for the price of 1? Where does he go? Nobody knows. It's a lottery from everyone here. Down the inside, contact. Hartman goes through, sneaks a tyre, and there we go. It goes Hartman into 4th. So the American still in this battle. What a brilliant show of racing from these guys. What racecraft here at CC Sim. If you are not showing this in your socials, I'm just going to push this out there right now. Get cracking. This is incredible. So, Little Nicky, they're in 6th place. Let's go back. Let's have a look. Red Spectre 2.3 now. I think Matty's decided 2nd's enough, but you never know with Matty. You never know with Red. Makes one mistake. That's it. But Lewis is under real pressure from Hartman, and Hartman's all over the back of him. Let's go on board. If I can push the right button. No, I pushed the wrong button. Damn it. Down the outside. Hartman does it. Round the outside. Did he do it? No, he doesn't. And that could give... Looks like Ben's going to have a little sniff down the inside. Not quite. Oh, my goodness me. Any one of these 4 here can take podium, but round the outside goes Hartman again! Oh, goodness me! Sheer audacity of these drivers trying to make these moves, and this is going to give Handy Pipe and also Ray Carr a piece of this action as well, because they're closing in on these top 4. Tartan. Oh, Hartman's gone! Hartman has gone! No! The commentator's curse, and there goes Handy Pipe. Let's have a look what happened there. Oh, that's such a shame. Now, what happened here? Oh, he clipped the curb in and a bit of the grass. Now, did that give him a dirty tyre and made him drag him out to the gravel? I'm not too sure. That was really, really bad. Now, Hartman having to defend from Ray Carr, but anything can happen. Just look into the back there. Sorry, I do apologise. I pushed the wrong button. I got a bit excited. Hartman's defending, and looks like Lofty's on the back of Pop Motorsport as well. We have 5 minutes of this race to go. Down the inside, Ray Carter having a look on Hartman. Oh, look at what's going on there in the background. Oh, LeBam has gone too far, he's overshot. And the guys have both got past him. My goodness me. You don't know where to look at the moment. I don't know what Pop was doing there. He's sort of defending the line and then, oh, look at the overshoot. Oh, wow. Bam wanted that place, didn't he? So, Red Spectre in lead, 2.6. Matty in second, and then we just look back 9 seconds, and then there's a penalty for Lewis. Oh, Lewis has a 1 second penalty. Oh, my goodness me. That is absolutely insane. Lewis with a penalty. Ben doesn't have to do much. Oh, he goes wide, does Lewis. Side by side of Ben and Lewis. And Lewis goes into fourth and Ben into third. Lil Nicky's having a look at this as well. My goodness me. Torpedo Bam says Mr. Mags. Kitty Litter says Jesse. Unfortunate for Hartman. It's all my fault. I'm usually there to give Craig time to breathe. Yeah, I can't breathe. I really can't. Oh, there's contact between Lewis and Ben. Lil Nicky could get podium, but can Ben hold off? 3 minutes and 55 seconds to go. Here's the penalty, and well done to Lewis. Just moves out of the way, takes the penalty, tries to get the toe, but I don't think he's going to. And Handy Pine could get a top 5 here. Has he got enough mimmels? And Lil Nicky's gone through as well. So did he get a penalty? Oh, they're still battling away. Contact. Oh, there's a reset. Oh, that's such a shame. I need to go back to where it happened. Where is Lil Nicky? So did Ben have a penalty? Ben had a half-second penalty. And Nicky just carved his way through. So let's see what happened here. Around the outside. There's contact between the two drivers. Oh, what happened there? It didn't like that, did it? So, not too sure. We'll obviously look through that again. But Red Spectre Homley 2.2. Matty there in second. It's come down. So, mistake from Red Spectre has given Lil Nicky an opportunity here. Now, this is the bout for podium. And it hasn't finished yet. Because in that 6th place is Hartman. So, if they're still going to battle away here, where is Hartman going? Where is Ray Carter going? If I wanted the grass cut, I would have got my lawnmower out. So, back to the battle for third, because this is the one that's absolutely kicking off. But you can see Lewis hasn't given up, and nor has Hartman. So, Lil Nicky holding third. There is Ben just showing him the nose, letting him know that he's there and ready to pounce. Lewis causing absolute mayhem. Handy Point not happy. Concentrate, Handy. Concentrate. Talk about using all the tracking a little bit more. Yeah, definitely. Red mist in the chicane. Yeah, a bit of frustration kicking on there. Oh, Ben there in 4th. Lewis in 5th. Hartman in 6th. But I'll tell you what, has Matty closed up? He has. It's 2 seconds now, so he's slowly closing in, isn't he? Oh, there's a screeching tyres from Red Spectre. I thought he made a mistake somewhere. A minute 36, this will be the final lap for the drivers. There is Matty, done a superb job. Lil Nicky has managed to pull away from Ben. That could be crucial as they get the drag all the way down to turn 1, and that's not helped him at all. Well, what it has done is it's helped Lewis to close in the gap. Hartman in 6th. Supercam's in 7th, followed by Pop, followed by LeBam, then Lofty still holding that top 10. Made a mistake somewhere, he's off the pace. No damage from the drivers. Back to the leader. Oh dear. Ray Carter's gone, hasn't he? He's not in that top 10. Now dropped down into 12th, so frustration and no damage on the car. So did he get a penalty? Not too sure. So Red Spectre in the lead, Matty there in 2nd. Then we have Lil Nicky holding on just under half a second. Can Ben find a way through? This has been an absolutely fantastic race. Can Lil Nicky get that 3rd place? Am I right in speaking that he's Welsh as well? Mrs. Can't Look. She's gone silent. Not too sure what happened to Ray. He's at the back of the track, but he hasn't got damage, so I'm not too sure. So 6 seconds of this race to go as the guys are flat out now. Ben's looking down the inside of Little Nicky. Oh, Little Nicky's made a bit of contact with the gravel on the outside. Looks okay. Looks like he's managed to hold it.
Oh, they're taking second from the start.
So going to have to look at the leaders. Has Ben gone wide there? Yes, he has. So, Red Spectre comes around the final corner. Look how close Matty was in the end. 1.8 seconds. He absolutely flied in the last couple of laps. But it will be Red Spectre who takes the final corner and takes the win here at the Nürburgring for round 4 of the the Aston Martin Super League in the championship. Matty in second. Then we have Lil Nicky who's going to finish in third. Can he hold it? It's going to be tight.
Yeah, absolutely, taken that.
Yes, he can. Lil Nicky takes third. Ben flashes the lights to say, well done, mate. He finishes in fourth. Lewis finishes in fifth. Hartman in sixth place. It's going to be Super Cams who finishes in seventh place. With Pop Motorsport in eighth. Then we've got LeBam there in ninth. Lofty weaving the tyres. He seems pretty happy with that. V8 Jag there weaving his tyres in 11th, and Ray Carter flashed his lights in 12th place. So we did lose, unfortunately, Handy Point. So tough competition. They all are really fast. They are. What happened to Ray? I'm not too sure. Hopefully we'll find out after the race. Well done, says Wiki. It's got Ben. Bennett says, well done, Red. Great race, Jay. Head up. Yeah, it was a good race. Well done, all. Well done, Nicky, says Jazz. There we go. Well done, everyone. So, Jazz, is Little Nicky from Wales? I'm sure he said he was from Wales, but I'm not too sure. It was an absolutely brilliant race. It really was. So let's take a look at those race results. So it was Red Spectre who takes the win. Matty in second, fastest lap from Red Spectre as well. That's going to close up the gap slightly, but still Matty holds the lead. Little Nicky there in third, Ben Smith in fourth, Lewis in fifth, Hartman sixth, Super Cams there in seventh with Pop Motorsport in eighth. Bam in ninth, Lofty in 10th, V8 Jag in 11th, Ray Carter 12th, and Handy Pine in 13th, but will still get points because he raced. Very entertaining races, Captain Colossus. Thank you very much, sir. Well done, gents. Wedge is Wedge, says Celine. He is from Wales. Absolutely brilliant, Jazz. Thank you. Great racing, guys. Cheers, Ivan. There we go. That is your top 3 there, and let's hopefully get them in for an interview. Hopefully there is a couple of people there. I don't know why that's on disabled. Not too sure why that is. But we have our top 3, which is fantastic. So let's have a quick word with Lil Nicky, because literally the doors opened up for you there, Nicky, and it was something special, wasn't it? It was very special to, especially finishing in front of Ben, because Ben was giving you a bit of a handful at the end there as well.
Oh yeah, he certainly was. It was a tough one, the whole race. That was a tough one, but everybody got penalties, and thankfully I didn't. So the doors opened up right in front of me.
It was great, wasn't it? Because I saw the second penalty from Lewis, and I totally didn't realise in front of me that there was a penalty from Ben as well. He had a half-second penalty, carved your way through, absolutely brilliant. But I tell you what, there was a moment in that race at the hairpin at turn 1, and I thought, there's 3 going into this corner. They're not, and I thought, who's going to be the brave one? You bailed out, absolutely clever. Yeah, I would have done the same. But Nicky, absolutely super drive, third place on the podium. Well done, mate. Great job.
Thank you, mate. Thank you. Great racer.
There you go. So let's have a word with Matty, because Matty, that again, I tell you what, you closed up at the end there, was all the way up to 2.7, and then dropped it down into the 1.7 near the end of the race. Obviously went up a little bit to 1.9, but mate, great race there. Very tough competitor now, Red Spectre, isn't he? But I tell you what, not a lot between you two. Oh, Matty, are you there? Hello? Oh, we've lost Matty.
Sorry, I'm muting myself.
That's okay, mate. That's okay.
Yeah. I think Red was taking it easy to the last few laps, because my lap times weren't changing much and I was catching him, so he was taking it easy. But still, I'd have taken that before the start, because it's not a good track for me. Don't know why, never is. Something to do with the long corners. I don't know. Lack of talent, usual stuff. So I'd have taken third from the start, to be honest. So I'm happy with that. But it's quite fun following actually, because I think I made one mistake. I think I saw Red run off a couple of curves, a couple of times, but it's a case of just doing a nice rhythm really. Despite it might look boring, but I was actually quite enjoying that.
Oh no, mate, it was a great race. That was a great race.
Yeah, I could run over 40 laps of that, I think.
Yeah, I mean, your lap times. What was it? Red Spectre got a fast lap of a 2:02.501. Yours was a 2:02.697. So not a lot in it really. Very, very close, but there are only two in the 2:02s to be fair. So great racing, absolutely superb stuff. So well done to you, sir. Absolutely brilliant. Congratulations, mate. Still holding the championship.
Yeah, well, it's top two go through, isn't it?
Well, we don't know yet. Top two and a podium, and there'll be a promotional one yet. Well done, buddy. Great job. Yeah, great job.
Cheers.
Well done. So let's have a word, Red Spectre. Red, my goodness me, that went to plan, I guess. I suppose the word is, because obviously you need to get in front. Good start. I'll tell you what, Matty had a very good start, but you just managed to get your nose in front of him at the start, and that could have made it a little bit more interesting for the race, couldn't it?
Yeah, so I just want to say it was a very difficult race, more difficult than people actually imagine, because the changing conditions make it so difficult. So at the start, I mean, that was actually, I would say, a decent start, so I managed to stay ahead and then close the gap, close the door, I would say. And then from then on, it was just a matter of who would make a mistake, because whoever did, it would have lost the race. So basically, I think we were quite close, but to be honest, I didn't want to make any silly mistakes or anything. So I was just trying to manage it and bring it down, I hope. But it was a quite difficult race, because especially when the conditions were changing, and as I am ahead, so basically that gives him some time to react before he gets to the actual corner or braking zone. So I was the one that was finding the conditions every single lap. I was the one that was giving the feedback at him like every time, and it was quite tricky. I think I went almost off a couple times, but I think it was just I would say trying to manage to stay in the gap and just bring it home. But it was a great race. I want to thank everyone, especially you, for bringing me back, and hopefully I find my mojo again.
Oh, mate, you used my line. But yeah, definitely found your mojo, mate. Absolutely superb. Congratulations, well done, and really, really looking forward to seeing how you do for the rest of the season. But very tough with Matty with that substantial lead. But we'll see how that goes.
Great competitor, he is.
He is fantastic.
So thanks, Ray.
There we go. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate that. So they are your two champions at the moment. So Red Spectre takes that one. Join us now in about 5 minutes' time. We give it 2 minutes, so we'll try and get everyone out on track as soon as we can. But do you know what? I'm just going to go into the advert, and then we'll get this one underway.